Hello folks, little Chucky right here. Been popping tranquilizers. Oh, my nephew's worried, old Uncle Al's going. Okay, we got to get things going. Please check out these channels. They're still alive. They're Second Star Survival, WD Glock and Roll, SD Mountain Man, and Maccabetus Everyday Survival. Please check them out. And then Wayne did a good one on money, gold and silver. So please check out his channel, The Ungrateful Peasant, Wayne G. Get some smarts into you folks, because we're hitting something really, really bad. Ides of March is almost over, and April is coming in with a storm. And I do mean a storm. Nobody ever listens to old Uncle Al, so it's on your head. One problem. Okay? You keep electing the same bunch of idiots, or you believe the garbage they spew out. It's all lies. Nothing is normal anymore. It's all propaganda. I went over this a couple million times, but like I said, nobody ever watches my channel, and I don't promote myself on the other social medias because they want to make money. And the second reason is it's run by CCP or the NWO. And I don't want to get whacked by one or two persons. Okay? I keep telling people, abolish the ATF. Okay? Defund it. Disperse the agents to other agencies. Save money. What the ATF does, 3 other agencies are already doing it. So get rid of the secret police. No more secret police. That's Captain Crazy's secret police. They say, oh, it's for gun violence. That's a crock of... I can't say those words because I'll lose more hours. Get a crock, get a male cow, and have them poo-poo in it. That's what the ATF is. They got more money. They're going after people on any kind of reason. You're black, you have a gun. What? You're a war vet, you have a gun. You're a minority, you have a gun. They don't care. They're going to red flag you, run you into town. At best, they're going to try. He was trying to defend himself, so we shot him 46 times in the head. That way they don't have to go to trial, and that way you can't prove your innocence. Okay? You got to think smarter, not work harder. Another thing is, this is going to be a long video because it's Monday night and people still don't get it. If Captain Crazy succeeds in his plan, first thing, he's going to tax not the billionaires. There's not that many of them. And I used to work for a few of them. There's not that many of them. Okay? They'll just leave the country and take all their assets with them. Japan's looking for people who are smart. Okay? Even the Russians know this. Okay? Captain Crazy and his crew wants a nuclear war. They're nuts. Totally. It's almost end of March. There are 60 people, like Julius Caesar, both in the military and Congress, that are conspiring 2 different parties to overthrow Captain Crazy for 2 reasons. He lost his mind. You should have done the 25th Amendment. In his mind, he wants to go into the Ukraine. All right? Stop kicking the bear in the nads. All right. This is going to set off the 4 others, and Central Asia, that's in Russia's backyard. Both China and Turkey is like, yeah, we're going to screw around with Russia. Oh boy. All right. You want World War III? You let these jokers play their geopolitical games. Uncle Alan knows what's going on, and I can see what's going to happen. You guys can't. And most of these Ivy League despots have no idea. So, what's going to that 20% tax increase? You don't have to read in the fine print. Anyone that makes less than $25,000 a year is going to be taxed. All right? So if you're under $25,000, you won't get taxed. Everybody else from $25,000 and up will be taxed additional 20%. The fun, crazy Joes, Captain Crazy, for his nuclear war in Europe for 2 reasons. Reason 1, it'll cause massive disruption of economy for the EU and all Americans' old NATO allies. They go back to the Stone Age because, yeah, let's kick the bear in the nads and you'll be right in front of it. Think very carefully. 6 states, NATO states, been kicking the bear and done really dirty deals with Captain Crazy's son, Hunter. Okay? Poland's one of them. If you're in Poland, get the hell out of Poland. Okay? You think Ukraine is bad? Guess what the hell they're going to do to Poland? There's 6 NATO states. All right? That's been strongly backed by Captain Crazy and the NWO and Chinese, well, we know who they are, CCP. And they got a whole bunch of dirty things in those 6 countries. Poland's just one of them. Can you tell me what's the other 5 that's going to be, dear Lord, we're not talking about, well, I don't have a bomb shelter. Well, sit outside in a lawn chair, grab a beer, and get killed. Because once the bear is going to swipe, it's going to hit every European country in Europe. And you know what Captain Crazy's doing? Why is he doing that in the Rose Garden? He's laughing his head off. And nobody still won't take him out. Okay? Captain Crazy has to go, and his crew. What their evil plan is, so what if Western Europe and parts of Eastern Europe goes boom, boom, boom? You get a massive influx of refugees into the United States. And the Democrats are going to say, come to America, we love you. No, they don't love you. You're slaves. You're a Smurf. Well, what happened to the people here on the East Coast? Well, what do you think after you kicked the bear in the nads, all those big major cities on the East Coast? Well, we had a problem with it, but we kicked the bear enough in the nads, so they kind of wiped out our problem. What a great solution. So all these Democrats are laughing their heads off, and the neocons and the Republicans like, which way did they go, George? Have no bloody idea what's going on. There's a few of them, and they're either going to Costa Rica or they're coming to the West, and we don't want them. All right? Once this is done, you're going to see Christmas trees. Because I can't say the L word because people get mad. It deals with a rope. You're going to see Christmas trees. That's a very popular terminology. People going after Captain Crazy and his crew. Seriously, people are mad. When you lose 90 million Americans on the East Coast due to nuclear fallout and bombings, and you find out, what do you mean the Air Force bombed us or the Navy bombed us? Was it the Russians? Oh no, they made a mistake. Yeah, some new mistake. Pittsburgh went up in smoke. Whoa. So I tell a lot of people, you think Canada's going to have it bad? East Coast is going to have it worse. Canada on the border, there's targets picked out. Most of this stuff, it's going to be Ontario. Quebec's smart. First thing, if it gets really serious, they're going to call France because they listened to Uncle Al. They read the fine print. You're going to see French troops on Canadian soil say, hell no, you won't be, you and your NATO buddies or your Chinese buddies or whoever's in Ontario or Ottawa is going to go into Quebec and Montreal. You're going to see a fist fight you would not believe. And then the UK, well, we're here and we're taking care of Nova Scotians and the Maritimes. One or two islands, like we could join the United States, and they're going to look, oh crap. And they go, sorry about the word, offensive word. They're going to the UK because nobody in New York is going to be alive. All right, because most of you people don't understand. Remember, stop kicking the bear in the nads, especially Poland. You want to be the next Ukraine, keep it up. 2, Putin did this to weed out whatever problems he had, get rid of the older stuff, and test his new stuff. And so far, he's mad as hell. Okay, Mr. Putin, Vladimir, this is your old pal, Uncle Al. I'll pay for rubles, gold, women, military equipment of my choice and improvement. I'll take it. You know my price and you know where I live. Okay, you have major problems. All right, your best bet, if these countries listen to old Uncle Al, I could stop the 5 nuclear incidents. So far we're getting finished number 1. We're going to start number 2, or unless you keep Captain Crazy in office until April. Then we're going to have World War III. Guarantee it. And it's going to be a short war. Okay? A lot of people, like, how many states does the United States have? 47? What the? Okay? Nobody listens to old Uncle Al. You don't need, if the CCP is listening, do not invade Taiwan. That's the worst mistake you ever did. Go bypass them, head into the North Pacific. Then they say, well, isn't the U.S. Navy? No, because most of those idiots are in Europe or European waters. There's nobody left out here. They don't have a merchant fleet. They don't have a fishing fleet. Most of their boats are really severely lack of maintenance. The old Rust Bucket Brigade. So you could sail on by. But one of our subs over in Atlantic, South Atlantic, North Atlantic, I think parts of Africa, they have 12 carriers, and they're all positioned in the weirdest spots. And then the 5 promises that Captain Crazy made to Sing, XI. Yeah, don't worry, sir. So, and it's a trap. Don't attack Taiwan. Like, again, if you want to make money and you want to do it safely, talk to old Uncle Al. You know where I live. Come on by. My price is still $195 million. I don't take yuan. I do take gold, 24 karat. And I take Swiss francs. All right? But people like, we don't want to use nuclear weapons. We already got bases in in Australia. This is not American. We have bases in Canada. This is not American. We have bases in the US. This is not American. And they're secret. I think I got it covered. Oh yeah, Mexico. Whatchamacallit? Venezuela. Let's see, 6 areas. Let's see, Australia, Philippines, Canada, America. I forget the 5th one. Oh, Venezuela. Sorry. Uncle Alan's been busy. They have hundreds of these little bases all over the place. All right? They don't want to start a nuclear war. Xing wants, like, yeah, let's go meet Captain Crazy in the Rose Garden. And everybody in the Communist Party is going, what up? You know, either Xing or Captain Crazy is going to get replaced because a lot of his opponents in the Communist Party, his opposition, and also a lot of the communist leaders under him, okay, invested into Taiwan. They don't want to lose their investment. And if they listen to Captain Crazy, they're going to lose everything. Because why are those 2 old farts doing that in the Rose Garden? Because they like it. It's like power. They could jerk all they want. Okay? What'll happen is you get a lot of refugees. They'll put a status in the world. It makes you a big man. No, it doesn't. It causes more problems. All right? You think Russia had it bad? Think what happens to the United States and China if they do everything wrong. First off, get rid of Captain Crazy and crew. Second, let Ukraine and Russia talk it out. This, like I said, if he went over there and quietly talked to both parties, this would have been settled. He did not do that. He skirted the issue. He blamed everybody else. It's not my fault. It's the Indian lady's fault. Okay, it's time to replace him. And Pelosi's smart enough, and we don't want to lose all your money. Time to get rid of Captain Crazy, Nancy. All right? On the West Coast, you better be careful because a lot of people are fed up. It's going to look like Northern Ireland. That's why a lot of my, Uncle Alan, you want a coffee cup? It says Biden and Harris. We're trying to hold a garage sale, and every time we do, people throw the cups at us. I thought you were trying to sell those. Nobody wants them, and the Salvation Army refused. I didn't vote for these people. You did. So people will blame you. I do warn people. You know, and a lot of people don't believe Uncle Alan. Well, there's the power of the press. Okay, they're hunting 2 AP journalists in Ukraine. If you haven't watched my last 15 or 20 videos, I did warn you guys, if you're a journalist, social influencer, TikToker, any of these groups, you're a target. You're going to be found, oh, we found him dead. It's another wonderful drug overdose. Or the cop says, it's the victim's fault. He was gay, so he hanged himself. No, somebody killed him. All right? That's for Captain Crazy's policing of prevent gun violence. Wake up. Don't be awoke. Wake up. Time's running short. Okay? We have to survive the summer, grow enough food for the dark winter, 2022 to 2023. Only thing Captain Crazy's plan, make China better, is making China better. It's not doing crap for the US. Please check out my channel. That's me. Tell your friends. And remember, Uncle Al's fighting the forces of evil. Out of my own pocket, I spent $200 helping another family who had people from the Ukraine settled down in California. And they said, "You're absolutely right, Uncle Al." So everybody who listened to the social media and mass media, all right, you guys are a bunch of, I can't say the word, or you're doing like Canadian prepper or practice prepper. You know, we have this filter and it's a HEPA filter from an air conditioner. And I have fans to draw in. You have a solar power battery bank and you're counting if the power supply is going to last. Okay, this guy does not do math. And it's going to fail. Because first thing, it's like air goes both ways and it goes down a tube into the shelter. Within 2 weeks, everybody in that shelter will be dead. Bad mathematics. All right? You have to figure out how much air goes in, how many baffles to go out. If you're using HEPA air conditioning filters, if it's a really nasty bomb, and if you're in a certain footprint, that's where the math and the radiation and the Geiger counter is. Those filters only last 20 hours. That's a set of 4 baffled up. Now, if they're coming in both ways, cut that time. But I only have one HEPA filter and one HEPA filter here in a really small space. Dead in 2 weeks from radiation. Okay, or unless they suffocate themselves, because I don't want bats nesting in it. So I put this thing over there and have a little baffle on the bottom. We get plenty of air. Okay, does he understand the mechanics of drawing air in through a baffle? Well, we have fans. If you're using a squirrel cage fan, it has to be almost 2 feet in diameter to pull in enough air for that area. But I have CO2 monitors. No, you probably have CO1 monitor that you bought on the internet. Okay, they're going to either suffocate, die from radiation. It's going to be a mess. And like I told people, know what you're doing, test it out. If I can spray pepper spray on it and it doesn't stop that, it's a piece of, okay? So think, do the math, think in your head, use common sense. All right? This is the best deal in town. I'm fighting the evil forces of America. And boy, was I right. I'm not like Stacey Adams gets $20 million from unknown donors. I only get $2.17 on a day for my donations. Down in the description. If I work hard enough, and sometimes I pay it out of my own pocket because I'm a nice person. How about your excuse? Okay, you think about it. Yeah, I know the weird glowing things. They always do that when I get stressed out. Yeah, already talked about those guys. I still have to write up that one. So, remember this, folks. This is the long one. Which of the 5 European NATO countries that's been playing dirty next to Poland? Go ask that question. And if you're still in those countries, you're screwed. They won't let you out. They need a human shield. Oh, they won't nuke us. We have all these civilians in front of us. Please don't nuke us. Stop kicking the bear in the nads. Okay, folks. This is my rant for the evening. I hope you're smart enough to understand what's going on. Probably you're not. And probably you believe in all that crud that's been going around. And remember, if you're a TikToker or Sunshine Patriots, they keep finding these people either arrested, disappeared, or, oh, he committed suicide. I thought he volunteered as a humanitarian aid. Oh, he drowned in the toilet. Or, oh, he ran off the road. I don't think so. Okay? So get it through you. Right? And for the rest of us who are awake, do something nice. Get prepared. It's going to be a fun summer. Seriously. And for you people on the East Coast, you have that little time to save yourself. I'll see you later, folks. You have a nice day. And be nice to one another. I'll see you later. I'll be seeing you. Bye.